Northern Iowa is the winner. They will play Indiana State tomorrow in the first semifinal game. With us is head coach Ben Jacobson. Jacob Hutson is next to him, as well as Tytan Anderson. We're going to have Coach make a statement about the game, and then we'll open up for questions for all three members of the Panthers up here. Ben, please.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. That terrific basketball game. Belmont's been playing, not only as good as anybody in our league, but really any team around the country. Since Gillespie got healthy and they got their lineup back intact, they've just played terrific. So we knew it was going to be a heck of a game, and it was. I really liked what our guys did. I thought they played tremendously hard and made some big plays when they had to be made. So yeah, fun basketball game.
Questions? Start right here. Josh?
Jake, you shoot 33% from the field for the game, but what I want to ask you about is, especially in the second half, it seemed like your guys won a large majority of the 50-50 balls, and it never felt like, even with the offensive struggles throughout the game, it didn't look like it impacted the defensive end of the floor. Wondering if you could just speak to that.
Yeah, I think what you're asking about, what you're talking about, Josh, is what the guys have been doing for for a lot of the year, but in particular the last three and a half weeks. Right? It felt like we needed to increase how hard we played and increase how fast we were playing. Right? And for this team, those two things have really worked well together. Right? And we feel like it's been really good for us. Our bench has been really good, and so one of the other things that we've done, kind of last 10 days or so in practice is back to some of the fundamental things, right? And I thought the guys did a great job with their blockouts on free throws, rebounding the basketball, really going after the ball when it was loose, as you referred to, Josh. So I think the guys they've really earned their way to the way we're playing. So if we make some shots or we don't make some shots, Belmont had a nice run in the first half and took I think 6-7 point lead, and we came right back. There was a time or two late half, again second half, where guys had to make plays and answer, and they were able to do that.
Yeah, Ben, obviously that was very tightly contested game. Neither team led by more than 5 points throughout. Can you just talk about the composure of your team to see a game like that out and what it says about them?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to speak for the guys. In my mind, I thought it was what was that final 67-62. I thought more 77, 75. At least another 10, 12 points for each team, just because both teams have been playing so well, and you've got terrific players on both teams. So but neither team could ever get enough of a run, right, to get too far away. In terms of what it says about our guys, I think it says a lot when we finished the year at Southern, and what's on the line in that game, and we played as good as we have played all year. And you come here today and you know what's riding on it, and we played terrific basketball again today, and we had to get over the finish line. But I just think that says a ton about your guys. When you know what's on the line and you rise up and you play the way that you've been playing, you play the way you're capable of, you play tough, just says a ton about these guys and their teammates.
Yeah, and Tytan, 19 points, 19 rebounds for you today. Can you just talk a little bit about what was working for you? What was kind of the game plan? Was it to get the ball to you kind of inside? What was kind of working for you throughout?
Yeah, I would just say getting the ball inside, and we knew that that's what we wanted to do coming in. And then credit to my teammates getting the ball to me in good spots, and then also the rebounds. Those are just also them blocking out and them giving me the opportunity to just run in and take care of business.
Titans, one for you again. Not to toot your horn too much, but you led the game with 3 steals as well today. What can you say about defensively, the whole unit, the whole group, what you guys have to do to kind of play, to limit other teams, and what that's going to mean moving forward for the rest of this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, defense, that's something that we knew coming in that we really had to pride ourselves on, and it showed. I mean, we were flying around a couple different times, and we made them take tough shots. I mean, we were flying them off the line. We wanted to get them off the line and make them attack. So we did that, and our rotations were crisp. Our communication was crisp, and just as a whole, it was crisp defense.
And then Jacob, you guys have Indiana State now, top seed in the next game. What can you tell me about maybe a little bit what you know about them, or what that means to kind of get a matchup here in the semifinals with, anyone's going to be a good opponent right now?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to play the best teams when they're playing well, and they're playing really good basketball right now and the whole year, so it's going to be really fun to be able to go out there and compete against them.
Our next question is coming from the Zoom back there. Missouri Valley Conference will read.
So our first question comes from Ethan Petrick. He asks for Titan. Nothing seems to be new about the way you're playing, but the results seem to be getting better. What has been the difference over the last 3 weeks?
I would just say the way that we've been practicing. I mean, just going harder, playing faster, and that really is a strong suit of our team, and we found it, and we're looking forward to the next game.
We also have a second question for Coach Jacobson. It says nearly a double-double for Titan in the first half. What did he bring to the floor today?
Yeah, when you've got a guy like this, like Ty, and it happens. Sometimes my first instinct is to say, well, that's what he does. But that just doesn't give Ty enough credit. Like, it's hard to do that. Like, he gets 18 and 18 in the game at home, and comes back and gets about a triple-double in 21 minutes against Valpo, and comes in here and gets 19 and 19. Like, it's really, really hard to do. I just haven't seen many guys do it. So we're just really proud of him, man. He all of those things, the numbers come from the hard work, right, and the determination, but it also, what Ty does, and I know he knows this, man, he gives so much confidence to his teammates, and he gives so much energy to our team. Like, yeah, I mean, we could be here for a long time. We're really lucky he's on our team.
Coach Jacobson, I want to ask you, it's been since early January the last time you played Indiana State. That's got to feel like that was definitely a long time ago. You only played them once this year, didn't go to Holman Center. So anything you can tell me about kind of looking ahead, looking forward to tomorrow in the semifinal and what you guys got?
Yeah, and you said it right. Just playing them once, and it's been a while now. So, in getting ready for other teams, we would have watched them some on the film as we're preparing for other teams, but it's been a while since I've really watched them and took notes and really dug into it. So in watching them, it doesn't appear that a lot has changed in terms of their scheme, right? What they're doing offensively, what they're doing defensively. Yeah, and we know they can get you in a lot of ways, right? They can get you in a lot of ways.
The last one from me. You mentioned how well Belmont was playing coming into this game, and obviously, it's been well documented. The league is very much up from, especially last year.
Yeah.
Can you speak to me the strength right now of what Indiana State's doing, or Drake, or just kind of the strength of some of those teams there at the top?
Yeah, for the league to be, we're ninth right now as a league in the net, and I think 10th in Ken Pom. Last year was 15 and 16, so that's a big move in 1 year. Right? And our team is better than it was last year. Look at our numbers, and they're way better, but our team is better. Indiana State is better than they were last year. Drake is, another very good year. Bradley, another very good year. But Evansville got a lot better. Illinois State is better. That's the whole key, right? It isn't about just 2 or 3 teams getting better and being at the top and winning most of their league games. The ability to get down to ninth is about all 12 teams getting better, and I think we saw that in most cases.
Anything else? Yes, there's another Zoom call. Go right ahead.
This question comes from Ethan Petrick again. He asks for Jacob Hutson. UNI is 4-0 when you hit a three-pointer. Is the three a shot you've had confidence in throughout your career, or is it something you've just recently developed?
Yeah, I think I've had a lot of confidence in my shot throughout my high school career and through a majority of my college career. I think I'm around a 40% three-point shooter on my college career. And I was just trying to figure out, playing within the offense, feeling things out. So by the time it came around for me to shoot a couple, I have the confidence to make them.
Anything else for the Panthers? All right, gentlemen, that's it. Thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Joe.
Panthers and Sycamores tomorrow afternoon.